So this is the first position that I'm taking on futures, and I want to record the process and see how it goes. So this is me actually taking that first position and putting on 7 contracts and looking forward to continue push up. And basically, what I'm explaining here is if we fail that first trouble area where my alert is at just beneath 65.42, it looks like, then I will go ahead and close the position. But if we close to that level, that's what I'm gonna be holding pretty strongly and looking for price to continue to push up. Also, since my stop is pretty wide on this position, I was breaking down if we get 50% drawdown here, then I will go ahead and close the position. If we Yeah, that's pretty much it. If we get 50% drawdown, I'll close the position. So I set an alert there, and instead I decided to go ahead and actually adjust the stop loss to that level, because if we reach that level, I'm going to exit anyway. So I might as well have my stop there, reduce my risk, and ultimately be uh, better my downside, right? That's the whole point of this, bettering the downside. And I know on these type of positions, I have 36% MAE, so just trying to protect the downside there. So this is the first time in a while that I've actually day traded. So I'm expecting there to be a bit of a learning curve to get back into it. But looking for the same exact setups that I usually look for on my swing setups, looking on the hourly time frame, daily time frame, still looking at those time frames, but ultimately looking at it as a fractal and on these lower time frames going down, and find the same exact thing that I would look for on my higher time frames. So for example, we have these highs here. Price came up and tested the high, gave a hammer. Off that hammer, I'll go ahead and enter and look for a price to push up to the next level, or at least to this high. And we're gonna set an alert there. Okay, so that's really all that I'm looking for here. So we have price pushing through this resistance level here. Just click that. If we close to this level in 2 minutes, definitely going to continue to hold the targets. If we fail this level, I'll close out the position. So we close through the level aggressively with high volume. Now, this could be a sign of a reversal. See a bearish candle probably next. Retest this previous high. If we get failure at this high, I'll actually go ahead and add to the position. And how much size are we going to add? We're going to adjust stop to this level. And I'm still learning how to measure like the stuff. Still learning how to measure risk and everything on with futures when it comes to futures. So I use this tool just to measure it. And I just created an imaginary order here and ask how many orders I'm going to be setting up there. But that's about break even, so we want to put full size back on. Can't get up. Can I get back up to full size? I can, barely. Go ahead and set a limit there at 7. They'll put me at 14. And let me cancel this just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add here. Limit 7. And let's make sure that doesn't put me over the 3K. It doesn't, so we would be good. Let's do it. So off the bat, I don't like the shooting star here, especially after a high volume candle. It signals a reversal, but we also need a reversal to come in order to retest this level. And if we, all I need is just failure at this level, right? So if we get failure at this level, we're good. We're gonna keep on holding. If we don't get failure at the level, then we close. So it's pretty much that simple, and just have to wait. At the last second, it closes down, right? But we didn't close to the level, so I'm still holding this. Uh, let's go ahead and set an alert here. Close, crossing down. Close the position. All right. So yeah, gonna continue holding this. We're above previous highs. We've tested this level multiple times and finally gotten above the level. Just looking for it to just drive up a little bit to the next resistance level and break these highs. If we break these highs, that's a really good sign. We could get another failure at the high, but I'm thinking we break it. I don't see sellers coming in, at least not tonight. All right. Now, ideally, I want to see a close above this level. If if we do fail this level, that's a double top for me. Which the next candle, if bearish, is a close. Right? And at this point, on the close of this candle, I'll be able to move my stop here. Actually, at this point, I can move my stop here. Yeah, because if we do close beneath here, I am going to exit the position. So let's go ahead and do that. Stop was here, then my stop was here. Yeah, and now it's here. Okay, it looks like the candle closed, right? Yeah, it's 15, so it closed. So where's that next candle? Come on now. Here we oh also we close to the level, so I'm holding, and there's really no way, there's no reason for me to exit here anymore. It's just hold or stop loss gets it. And I'm not adding again because I can't add. The only thing I could add is one more contract, and I'm not going to add one more contract in this situation. I do want to make sure that this isn't over 3K because I don't want to, because I'm trading the top step evaluation. I don't want to go over that consistency rule. Which it's not. So we should be good up. And I've been saying 3,000, but 3,000 is like my limit. But it's at 4,500 if anyone's willing to take, like, thinking about taking the evaluation, because you can't have 50%. You can't have a 50% day of the target. So I set my limit at 3,000. So 3,000 is the highest that I will go for a day. I'll call it a day if I reach that target. All right, so the position hit stop and closed out with about $400, almost 500. Now we closed above this level. We got a long wick here. Did we get high volume? Did we get high volume to there? We got low volume here. Yeah, there's not much I can do there. It was a good trade. First future trade, $483. So it's pretty good. We'll look for another opportunity, and I think that's about it. So first position on futures, good position, good profitable trade, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.